definitely established the fact of intrauterine respiration. Consequently, this policeman, even before he was born, knew not only how to breathe, but also how to pick up, cough, and belch.
How does this concern you?
On the other hand, medical science has never established the fact of intrauterine swimming or diving. Under the circumstances, we're forced, the opinion officer, that if you dive in, you will probably drown.
Now, who asked for your opinion?
Don't listen to him. He's a quack.
A quack, sir!
Hey, this is not a medical matter. It's a legal problem. The officer here has made a grave error. And he's new. I mean, just look at him. We're just trying to help.
He's probably afraid of the water.
Nothing of the sort! Officially, I am afraid of nothing. But always follow doctor's orders.
You see, officer, when a child is born...
Yeah, what does he care about when a child's born? He's got a dying man on his hands. It so happens I care a lot about when a child is born. Yeah. It's part of my duty to assist any woman in childbirth.
Can't even imagine.
God! Things a policeman is supposed to know. Doctor, the body. The old woman.
Get now,
Come on, Baron, let's go.
we're gonna make it. See you later.
Out of there. Don't walk on by now.
Officer, hurry!
What's the trouble?
It's two women asking for help. And Avenue Wilson.
Two women at once? Standing up and lying down.
You better come see.
Hey, take the doctor with you. Come on, doctor, we don't have time. Let's go!
Let's go!
Pull the spoon over his mouth. If it clouds over,
It clouds over.
he's alive.
He's opened his eyes.
Irma!
Coming. Coming. Oh, you're staring at my iris. Isn't it beautiful? Sergeant was good enough to say that it becomes me, but I no longer trust his taste. Yesterday, the flower girl gave me Lily, and he said it didn't suit me.
It's quite beautiful.
Well, he'll be very happy to know. It's really quite sensitive. Sergeant!
But please do not call the police.
But I must. If you let someone go, you never see them again. I let Charlotte Magdalene go. I never saw her again.
Oh, God.
And then I let Adolphe Bertot go, and I was holding him. And I never saw him again.
Oh, my head.
Oh, here we are, Sergeant.
In a hurry, Countess.
In regard to the iris,
There's a man drowning in the Seine.
he's not drowning in the Seine. He's drowning here. Because I'm holding him tight, as I should have held Bertot. But, Sergeant, what on earth are you doing?
I'm taking down this man's given name, and date of birth.
You think that's really going to stop him from drowning himself in the river? Don't be silly, Sergeant. Put that book away and try to console him.
I should try and console him?
Well, it's your job as the guardian of the state to speak out in praise of life, not mine.
I should speak out in praise of life?
Surely you must have some motive for interfering with people's attempts to kill each other and rob each other and run each other over. If you think that life has some value to it, go on and tell them about it.
All right. Now look here, young man.
His name is Roderick.
My name is not Roderick.
Yes, it is. It just turned noon. At noon, all men become Roderick.
Except for Adolphe Bertot.
You're not here to discuss names, Sergeant. We're here to convince this young man that life is worth living.
It isn't.
Oh, be quiet. Now, what was the idea of jumping off the bridge anyway?
The idea was to land in the river. Roderick doesn't seem at all to be confused about that.
Now, how can I convince somebody that life is worth living if you keep interrupting me all the time?
Right, I'll be quiet.
Now, listen here, Mr. Roderick. Suicide is a crime against the state. And why is it a crime against the state? Because when you commit suicide, that's one less soldier for the army, one less taxpayer.
Sergeant, isn't there something about life that you really enjoy?
That I enjoy?
Surely you must have some secret pleasure or passion. Go on and tell me about that too.
Well, all right. I mean, I have my passions like anybody else. But the thing is, I love to play casino. And by and by, when I go off duty, if this Roderick here would like to play a nice little game and have a nice cool glass of beer, that'd be great. If he wants to kill an hour, of course.
He doesn't want to kill an hour. He wants to kill himself. Well, is this all the police force of Paris has offered by means of earthly bliss?
Huh? You mean Paulette?
Oh, you're not earning your salary, Sergeant. I defy anybody to stop dying on your account.
All right, if you think you can do any better, go right ahead.
This is not a desperate case at all. A young man has just fallen in love with someone who's fallen in love with him.
But she hasn't. How could
Oh,
she?
yes, she has. She was holding you tight, just as I'm holding you now. When all of a sudden she... Roderick, I know very well why you tried to drown yourself in the river.
You don't at all.
Of course I do. It's because the prospector wanted you to commit a horrible crime.
Well, how did you know that?
Well, he stole my feather boa, and now he wants you to kill me.
Well, not exactly.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time they've tried it, I'm afraid. But I'm not so easy to get rid of, my boy, not I. No, because...
Whoa, Sergeant. Take it easy.
I'm busy saving a drowned man.
Here you are.
Well, frankly, because I have no desire to die.
You're fortunate.
To be alive is to be fortunate, Roderick. But in the morning, when you first wake, it does not always seem so very gay. Especially if you've just been dreaming that you were a little girl riding on a pony, looking for strawberries and goods. But all you need to feel the call of life again once more is the letter in the mail giving you your schedule for the day. If you're mending, or shopping. That letter to your grandmother that you just can't seem to get around to. And so when you've washed your face in rose water, and you've powdered it, and you put on your rings, your pins, your earrings, your brooches, and your pearls, in short, when you're dressed for your morning coffee, then, Roderick, then you're armed, you're strong, and you're ready, and you can begin again.
Oh, Madame, what a fool I've been.
Then, in sunshine or rain, Challiot calls, and it's time for your morning walk. Then you choose a lorgnette, and the usual fruitless search for the feather boa that the prospector stole. You knew it was he. Oh, he didn't dare look me in the eyes. But then I make my rounds. I have my cats to feed, my dogs to pet, my plants to water. I have to see what evilness is lurking about the town. Those who hate people, those who hate plants. But I have a good long stride, and I generally manage. Right, my friends? The flowers have been absolutely marvelous this year. And the butcher's dog on the Ruby's Day, despite that wretch who tried to poison him, is really quite friskier than ever.
That dog had better watch out. He has no license.
He doesn't seem to have the need for one. You see, Roderick, that's life. Does it appeal to you now?
It seems marvelous.
And that's just this morning. Just wait until I tell you about this afternoon.
All right, Pete. Enough of this. Come along now. Perfectly all right here. I said, come along now, boy. Let it go.
No, stay where you are.
It's no use. Please let me go. Madam, would you oblige me by letting my friend here go?
I will oblige you in any way.
Well, if you're going to be that way, I guess I'll just have to oblige you.
In the meantime, Roderick will need to take me home. As I'm very lonely, and as you can see, I'm very easily frightened.
Officer, arrest this woman! What's the trouble here? You got eyes? She won't let this man here go. Why would she? Oh, come on. You know it's illegal for a woman to detain a man off the street.
Suppose it's her son whom she's found again after 20 years.
Or her long-lost brother. The Countess is not so old.
Officer, this is a clear case of disorderly conduct.
Irma, what's the mime saying? Oh, the young man. He's in danger of his life. He must go with him.
Oh, what does she know?
She knows everything.
Officer, I'm going to have to take your number.
Take his number. It's 2133.
Countess, between you and I, what are you holding him for anyway?
Well, I'm holding him because it's very pleasant to hold someone. I've never really held anyone before, and I'm making the most of it.
No, Peter. I ain't giving you fair warning.
And I'm holding him because Irma wants me to. Because if I don't, it'll break my heart. Countess.
All right, you. Move on. You're blocking traffic. Nobody's holding you. Go on now.
I have your number. You? Oh, there's gonna be hell to pay.
What have you done? Murdered someone?
No.
Stolen something?
No.
What then?
I forged a signature.
Oh, signature.
Well, my father's. 2 notes.
This man has no right.
He promised to tell everyone if I did what he said, but I simply could not do it.
Man is mad. He wants to destroy the entire neighborhood.
He wants to destroy the whole city.
Oh, fantastic.
It's not funny, Countess. He can do it. He's mad, but he's powerful. He has friends. The machines are already drawn up and waiting. In 3 months' time, you may see the city of Paris covered by a force of derricks and drills.
Well, what are they looking for?
Looking for oil.
What do they want with this oil?
They want to make war.
War? What a silly reason to destroy a city. The world is happy. The world is pure. That's the way God made it, and that's the way it shall be. No man can ever change that.
Ah, Countess, if you only knew.
I only want.
Shall we tell her now? Shall we tell her?
Tell me what, my friends. Oh, what are you hiding from me?
It's not us who are hiding, Countess. It's you.
You can tell her. You can talk.
Countess, there was a time when old clothes were better than the new. Because when people wore clothes, they gave something to them. Well, there was a time when a garbage can was a pleasure. It was not what it is today. It smelled a little funny. It was just confusing.